And the course in very good shape. This is the second of the 4-kilometer races. Just saw the girls run this. Winner last year, Oliver Horton, by 21 seconds over Alexander Krieg. They have moved up in the age group. North Idaho Distance Project, A-Team, was the team champ. This year, our top seeds all come from Northern California. Elias Thronson from the Delta Hawks in Sacramento. Justin Schern from Marin Waves, Marin County, north of San Francisco. Oliver Olbeckson from Woodside, along with his teammate Tyra Nickel. The Woodside Wildebeest, big club down the peninsula. And Caden Erhorn representing Diablo Valley. They all ran against each other in the Region 14 Championship. And it was Thornton from Delta, the winner, but just barely over Schern. So this group definitely potential to go under 12 minutes for the 4K. This is our biggest group, 463 entries. We'll get them all lined up and we'll turn them loose. And we're off. Clean start for this big group. There's the dash across the grass. And for the big drop. And everybody working to the left. Down the swale. Fans moving to their next vantage point. We talked a little bit about how good this park is to get to see multiple views of your athletes. So you're looking back at the starts. To the left is where we just came, and so now here's everybody working across to where they'll see the runners come down on their return trip to the south. They're heading to the north right now, that first 800. Once we pick up our signal from the lead vehicle, we'll go back and show you the leaders.
Hi. This is the 5K course. Go this way. Go straight. Oh, 5K. The last one was straight that way. 5K. I'm not sure. There'd be a sign of the turn. Yeah. I'm not sure. Definitely it's going to go straight. It's going to go straight.
Should be getting our 1K split here in a moment. And there you see the early splits. Calvin Seitz, Team Orange, that's him in the orange. Adam Foley, Midwest Milers. And Thornton from Delta, scoring of a 3rd spot.
Do you know from here?
That is Sights again in the orange. And now yielding the lead. That's Aiden Antonio. If you're looking at the live scoring, Antonio didn't score. Also in this race, we talked about the Palatine Pack. Karanvir Patil is in the top 20 right now. He was last year's 11 and 12-year-old winner, scoring 13th through 1K. But right now it's Antonio and Sights up front. You notice Antonio not scoring there, but that is him per number. And here we come to the 2K. In about 5:15. Looks like Max Miller from Cookapelli's in 3rd now, Hummel in 4th. Graham Hummel and then Thronson, we talked about from Delta. And Patil is up to 8th, so keep an eye for another one of the Palatine kids who again won the race previously. So this is Antonio pulling away a little bit. And check that. This is now a different athlete. Let's get a look at this number when we get a little closer. Yeah, you're in the show. All right, fans. Cheer the guy. And this is Sights. I think I had my uniforms backwards. But yeah, 2510 is Cal Sights. Team Orange, but he's not wearing orange. He has orange shorts. Jasper, Indiana. On the track, he was in the finals in the 1500 and the 3000, finished 6th. He was the Indiana and Region 7 champion. Went 12:08. And he is starting to separate big time from everybody. Well past the halfway point, so Sights pretty calculated here. And you can't see 2nd place. Wow. See it going past the ball field. Coming up on the 3K, there's the pickleball, and again, he's going to take the right side of the fork. we go. He's now going wide through the east meadow. Working his way to the street. Waiting for a 3K split. There we go. He's about 250. Looks like Patil has moved up to second now, but just barely in the background. You can just see Patil, and I think that's Max Miller. I don't know if Antonio is still in this, who was earlier. There's the difference, to get a good look. As we now reach the street on the east side and make the turn. Yeah, he looks back. The luxury of being able to look back. Calvin Seitz from Team Orange in Indiana. Didn't have to make too far a trip. And yeah, this is a battle for second right now. He can run the race he wants, and if he wants to run him a line, he's not going to get crowded. So a well-calculated race. He was right up there early. Got away from this big crowd of 463, gets the luxury of looking back again. And now he is headed for the finish. And again, you don't see him in the scoring here. He wasn't showing up in the splits. Now look how close these other guys were. So that'll be a great battle for second. Also, you notice those times aren't quite representative. They're displaying a little more than what is actually happening. But now through the trees. Across that path. He'll be seeing the chute as he passes the courts. Here he goes. He sees what he's seeking. Cal Seitz into the chute. Time for a little wave at the camera. And he'll finish all by himself. Seitz from Indiana, Jasper, Indiana. Is he going to break 12 minutes? He's close. Just missing 12:02.91. Oh, now we got a new contender for second. Is this one of the North Idaho kids? Yes, it is. Miro Parkoffen second. And there's Patil in the red and black. Last year's winner for the 11 and 12s. He finishes third. Pretty good debut for a 13-year-old in this group. Evan Dan from Colorado is fourth. Max Miller, Kokopelli, fifth. He's been in the top five most of this race. John Tyndall from New Jersey unattached. Jackson Ferguson, Peak Performance. Brady Lukasiewicz from Bowerman, eighth. Eric Smelling, unattached from Wisconsin, ninth. Antonio, who was up front early from OC Grit, is 10th. That's your top 10. So out of our 463 entries, 451 made it to the start line. And now we'll let you see them all finish. right, let's take a look at the team battle now. See Cleveland Youth running as we get started. Donovan Noah, their top finisher, 22nd overall. And of course, North Idaho had a couple higher. Parkhoffen again second, and Rowan Henry 13th. Those are the overall, not the scoring places. And it looks like it's going to be Cleveland, North Idaho, Palatine, Pack 1, 2, 3. So Seitz' margin 14 seconds. So 451 made it to 1K, 449 to 2K. There's some athletes still out of the 2K mark. And 390 finishers now, and they're still coming. And we'll show them to you.
Sorry about that. No worries.
All right, 430 across the line. We got about 10 to go. That is George Colatoris from Woodside Wildebeest in the green, the 430th finisher. Another group approaching. Justin Cantrell from Run Cabarrus, Lucas Rothman, another Woodside guy. The black, that's Alex Samonte from Run Cabarrus. And the yellow, Nolan Barnes, Cougar Track Club. Well, Nolan's laboring, but you know what? He made it. comes Aiden Quackenbush from San Antonio Swift. And in the orange from Derby City, Darnell Colley. And I think that's going to be it with the cart behind him. 438 finishers. So our biggest group of the day